Good morning. Another beautiful morning. Yes, this is a beautiful morning because this is what I see. This is what I feel. You know, I sat and thought yesterday. I spend a little time looking for the next word I want to talk about. I don't do it intentionally, but as I go through my day, I kind of sort through what I hear, what I feel, what I see. And I woke up. And what hit me was more than a word, but find your center. What does that mean? You know, I enjoy the time I'm in the space called Happy Life Pottery, where there are two people that created this space, and it's a beautiful space. The energy in the space is off the charts, crazy, awesome, good. But I've learned something in watching and learning how to use the wheel, the potter's wheel. Finding your center. The class, as I describe this class to people who come in asking for information about the class, the wheel, is this. It's mostly your time is spent finding your center. You see, you will start with a bat that sits on the wheel and you're handed a 1.5 pound ball of clay. This 1.5 pound ball of clay, you will put it to the center of the bat, which is a round disc. And then you'll turn the wheel on. The wheel turns. And you'll quickly find whether or not this 1.5 pound ball of clay is centered or not. Believe me, the first 3 weeks, they're 3-hour sessions once a week, you will find you spending a lot of time learning how to center. And most people struggle with this. Most people go at this piece of 1.5 pound ball of clay as if it's an enemy and they have to force it into submission. And most times, this ball of clay will resist that, and you will struggle. You will quickly find when you sit down whether or not you're centered or not. You know, imagine starting your day. You get out of bed today, and it just seems as if nothing is right. You look to put your slippers on or whatever it is you put on your feet. You know, and nothing's there. Everything's out of place. Nothing seems right. But it takes you a while to figure this out in your day that, whoa, where did this happen? Where did it takes a while. For most of us, it might be the middle of the day where you realize, oh, nothing's going right today. And that's not being centered. Now, you sit down to this wheel and you put this ball of clay and you think it's centered, you turn it on, all of a sudden it's going every which way. The clay will quickly show you if you're centered or not. And so this is what I've found as another metaphor in life. To be centered. Find your center. You can't beat a piece of ball of clay into submission to center it, nor can you other people in your life. All you can do is learn to center yourself. You know, breathing is another aspect to this sitting at the wheel. There are a lot of people who, in the process of trying to center a ball of clay, they almost forcefully try to make this piece of clay submit to them. But in the process, they start breathing erratically. They stop breathing sometimes. And you sit and say, oh yeah, well, you got to breathe. Right. But in order to center yourself, you have to find a peaceful breathing pattern. Instead of you hold your breath and push, 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 push. It's not like you're giving birth. You breathe in a rhythm that's very relaxed. This is part of centering. Have you ever noticed when you're anxious, your breathing patterns become very, you almost hyperventilate? But when you're sitting somewhere and it's just like you find peace, you breathe at a slower rate. And this breathing pattern helps to center you or uncenter you. I find the best place to learn to center myself is to find a place where I find peace away from where I live. I would suggest any of you out there interested in learning how to find peace, learning how to center yourself, is to find a quiet place. Somewhere in nature. Some place that you find peace. And when you have that place, go often. And just center yourself. Because once you're centered, things start to change around you. You tend to want to look at things, or you will look at things differently. Once you realize you can't force life into submission, but you can be part of life, you can surrender to life and be part of life, part of the universe, instead of forcing things, it changes you. Yeah. Always. Yes, always that's the case. We always will have to make adjustments in our lives. There are probably things we have to let go. You'll have to let go of. I've had to let go of many things. But it was worth it. Letting go. And I still got more to let go. It's a process. And no, it is not easy. But it's worth it. You have to know, in the end, it's worth it. My love is just a reminder. Find your center. There's a song, Trevor Hall sings a song that moves me. My love is just a reminder. Find your center. Centering yourself is, to me, very important. And when I'm not, nothing is right. Yes. Yes. Sometimes it's not easy. Sometimes we hold on to things that we should have let go of long ago, but we still hold on to them. And if you're not careful, they become something that we become so familiar with that we don't want to let go of those things that are holding us back, because they become comfortable. They become almost something that we don't want to let go of. It's time. It's time to let go and center yourself. It's time. Well, if any of this resonates with you, drop me a line. Say hello. You'll find us on Nicholas Gallardo Facebook page. You'll find it on Twin Flame Journey, Facebook. You'll find us on Instagram, Power of Love Heals. You'll find us on YouTube, Power of Love Heals. So if this resonates with you and you're somebody new, subscribe to this YouTube channel. Hit a like. Be well. Be love. Always. And until next time, stay awesome.